Good afternoon, my name is Brittany Curry. I'm currently enrolled in ECCE 1105 and today's date is February 22nd, 2026. And I am doing a topic on outdoor safety. The source that I use for this topic is Health, Safety, Nutrition with the Young Child, 11th edition by Lynn Marotz. I'll be covering 3 key points such as outdoor equipment, supervision, and space. And I'll also be adding in outdoor safety checklists and weather safety as well. So we'll start off by discussing equipment. Every time you go outside, every teacher should always be checking the equipment before kids go outside for the day. Or if you go out more than once, check always. Make sure there's no sharp objects, there is nothing broken, and make sure that equipment is secure to the ground at all times because it needs to be safe for children to use every time they play. Because kids constantly break toys outside, they need to be reported to your front desk immediately and thrown out. 2, supervision. While outside, children should always be monitored. You should always know how many kids you have, make sure it's safe, make sure kids are not getting hurt, because kids are constantly on the move outside. They're not in one place. They need to be eyes on them at all times. Make sure no one gets hurt. Kids are gonna fall and stumble, but make sure it's limited and kept down. Space, the amount of space outside. Space may vary at the facility you are located, but there should always be enough space for children to run and move freely throughout the playground. And make sure there's nothing obstructing their playtime. Another thing is there should always be a checklist, and teachers should always follow that checklist, making sure there's no plants that should not be outside, like poison ivy or anything like that. Animals such as snakes, rats, anything that carries disease or can bite children, or insects such as spiders and others. And the last top point I like to cover is weather. I know many people don't think about it, but that's to me always considered outdoor safety, is making sure it's okay for children to go outside, because kids can either get really, really cold and get hypothermia or get really, really hot and have dehydration. So always check weather, always. It's a concern when you take kids outside as a safety concern. So we're gonna go over these 3 main points one more time. So in conclusion, always check your outdoor equipment when you go outside, making sure nothing's broken amongst the playground, nothing can hurt a child or they can harm themselves while playing. 2, making sure eyes are on children at all times. You should be walking around the playground constantly, not just looking down at the tablet. You should always have your eyes on the children, making sure no child is seriously injured while outside. And every time you're moving, keeping eyes. No eye should be anywhere else but the children, and making sure you know how many kids are outside, making sure nothing happens. Last, always check the playground before you go outside. You should always make sure there is adequate space for the children to run around freely to enjoy their outside time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you.